Hello everyone! Welcome to the World Tapping Circle. I'm your host, Sonya Sophia. I am delighted to see you. Thank you for being here with me, choosing to tap on through, move what needs to be moved, open what needs to be opened, listen to what needs to be listened inside of yourself so that you can feel well, do well, and be well. Glad to be here with you. Today's circle is power to your path. Power to your path. So this circle will be particularly useful for those of you who are black sheep of the family, people who are struggling to stay on their path, people who are trying to find their path, and people who are trying to trust that what they are on is indeed a path. Sound familiar? Yes, I'm sure you fit in there somewhere. I'm going to pop into the chat and say hey to those who are live here with us. Hey Diana in Albuquerque, I see you. Super glad you're here. Magnus is the man behind the magic here in Team Love. If you're ever looking at the chat, he's the tried and true stalwart knight of love. And he's here supporting you. Whether it's live or on replay, he's holding this beautiful circle and is deep in this work. Hey Christine from Tennessee. I think that's Tennessee. Ryan in the happiness tree. Well, that's fun. I know where the happiness tree is. It's here on the land. So I think this is the first time the World Tapping Circle has been broadcast out into outer space and then received just over there on the property into the happiness tree. Smooth move. Hey, beautiful Joy Barb in Bluff City, Kansas. Christina says, hi, Sophia. Hi, Magnus. Hi, everybody. So, as I was saying, power to your path. So, tune in to what you'd like to tap on in this session regarding where you're at on your journey, whether you feel like you've fallen off the path, whether you feel like you need encouragement and strengthening to do something difficult that the path is requiring, or whether you feel like you're just sitting down in the middle of your path being like, I can't go on. I can't do it. Sometimes I get there. I was there today as I was scrambling for the cords under my computer, trying to figure out what happened to the camera. It was quite the journey of like, oh, and then I was like, I can. Good job, Magnus, for helping me stay on my path, helping me troubleshoot and get where I need to be, which is here with you. Why? Because I am committed to healing for humanity. I am committed to moving myself forward, and whatever love or peace or wisdom I attain, I'm committed to spreading that, sharing that, helping y'all with the same exact issues, putting up a little handrail so it's easier and sweeter for you to journey forward. Why? Because this is my planet and y'all are my people, and your peace is my peace, right? We share a field, we share a heart, we share a planet. And the more inner peace we cultivate, the more peaceful and practical and stable and regenerative our world becomes. All right. Hey, Sean. Hey, Ariel. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Ryan S. Hi, Miranda in Boulder. Glad y'all are with us. Okay, and that reminds me at the end to announce something special that Miranda and I cooked up in Boulder for July. If you want to come do an in-person event that isn't at Burning Man, which I rarely do anything off the land, but this is going to be a big one, and I'll tell you more at the end of the circle. All right, so tuning into your issue about your path. Court causes questions, 5 minutes to get present with yourself, answering these questions. You can jot the answers down, you can just think them to yourself or say them out loud. This is a way for you to climb down the staircase to get to the bottom of your own subconscious and start unpacking boxes like, what's this? How'd this get here? Do I need this? Do I want this? Is this for me? Who put this here? Is this my mom's? Is this my dad's? Do I need this? And you to start to bring that stuff to the surface so that we can tap as deeply and fruitfully as possible during our time together. So 5 minutes to get real with yourself. Roll the core causes questions, Magnus. All right, sweet beings, I'm so glad we're doing this together. On the count of 3, we're going into the matrix to change the reality of our existence. 1, 2, 3. Finding your collarbones, dropping down to the front of your chest. Massaging those sore spots in the front of the chest, nice and gently. Big deep breath. Tuning into your issue. Repeating after me, remembering that you can change these words to more perfectly fit your own situation. And if you're from the future and you're watching this in replay mode, feel free to pause the video and take as much time as you like. Tuning into your issue. Repeat after me, even though I have this issue with, and then say what it is. I'm tapping the eyebrows. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the temples and breathing. Tapping the cheeks. This part of me, tapping under the nose, that feels, and then say how you're feeling about this issue. Tapping under the lips. It's okay. I acknowledge that I'm here right now. Tap the chest and describe where here right now is. Feeling what? Maybe feeling stuck, feeling fear, feeling indecisive, feeling desperate, feeling unsure. What are you feeling? Tapping the front of the ribs. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the side of the ribs. Even though a part of me feels, and then say again how you're feeling about this issue. Tapping the inside of the wrist. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the side of the thumb. Even if a part of me feels, and what's the most intense feeling you have? Is it fear? Is it loneliness? Is it resistance? Tapping the index finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap the middle finger, even if I continue to feel, and then say that same feeling again. Tuning into where you feel it in your body. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. All this emotion stored in my, and then say, where do you physically feel the charge around this issue? Tapping the little finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap the side of the hand. Even if I'm holding this energy in my, and then say where it is, and just accept for now the sensation or the pain or the lack of sensation, the numbness or the frozen feeling in this part of your body. Tapping the top of the head, the sides of the head, the back of the head, and breathing. tapping the eyebrows. This part of me, tapping the temples, is now able to begin to release, tapping the cheeks, all this stuck energy connected to, and then say your issue. Tapping under the lips, all this stuck energy, tapping the chest. Old feelings of what? Tension, stress, anger, fear. Maybe there's some grief there. Tapping the front of the ribs and breathe. Just accepting whatever feelings are present for you surrounding this issue. Tapping the side of the ribs. It's okay. Tapping the inside of the wrist. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the side of the thumb. Even if, tap the index finger, I continue to feel this way. Tapping the middle finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger. And I accept this part of me. Tapping the little finger. That's holding on to tension, stress. Tap that side of the hand. Frustration or fear. Or whatever other feelings you have. Just accepting for now that a part of you is holding on for some reason. Tapping the top of the head. Why am I holding on to this? What is the benefit or the perceived benefit? Tapping the eyebrows. Tapping the temples. This part of me, tapping the cheeks that feels stuck, tapping under the nose. Because why? I'm holding on to this because tapping under the lips. What are you doing? Are you trying not to lose something? Are you trying to protect something? Tapping the chest. Why am I holding on? Ask yourself 3 times out loud. Tapping the front of the ribs. Why am I holding on to this? Tapping the side of the ribs. Why am I holding on to this? Tapping the inside of the wrist. It's okay. And just acknowledge whatever answer pops up. I'm holding on because it's all I know how to do. I'm holding on because that's what was modeled to me. Check and see. Is it just that's the family tradition? You just hunker down, freeze up, avoid, stuff your feelings and go, ugh, I'm stuck for years, centuries, decades. Tapping the index finger. It's okay. Tap the middle finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger. It's safe for me to heal. Tap the little finger and breathe. Tapping the side of the hand. I am healing what happened here. Tap the top of the head. So let's go deeper. I started thinking I needed to, and then say your survival strategy. Protect myself by shutting down. Or hold on to this fear in case something bad happens, it'll protect me. Tapping the eyebrows. In order to, and then just blurt it out. In order to do what? Tapping the cheeks. It's okay. Tapping into the nose. I give myself permission. Tapping under the lips. To release the idea that this is actually preventing, and then say what it is you're trying to prevent, me from losing money or time or reputation or power. Tapping the front of the ribs. Check and see, am I losing power by holding on to this protection? Tap the side of the ribs. I love and accept myself, or I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Big deep breath. Tapping the inside of the wrist. I give myself permission to release this old struggle, this strategy that may be backfiring. Check it out. Is it protecting you from that thing you're trying to not experience, or is it creating the thing you're wanting to avoid? If I hold on to the fear so that I'm not afraid, am I actually not afraid, or am I filled with fear? Tap the index finger. It's okay. I accept these feelings of, and then name the top 2 or 3 most intense feelings around your issue. And just accept them for now. Say them again, like fear, anger, stress, sadness, grief, loneliness, whatever it is. Tapping the bottom of the 4th finger. I give myself permission to relax. Tap the little finger. And to release this pattern that I may have inherited. Tap the side of your hand. Check your pattern. Is this something that was demonstrated in my family around a similar situation? Around trusting your path, finding your path, staying on your path, committing to your path, having a much different path. Tapping the top of the head. It's possible I picked up some of this from my family, who modeled what? Eyebrows, big deep breath. What did your family model for you? Tapping the temples and breathing. And tapping the front of the cheeks. It's okay. Tapping into the nose. I saw who do what. What did you see? Was it mom? Was it dad? Was it whoever raised you, a step-parent, a grandparent? Tapping the chest. This part of me that witnessed or felt who do what. That may have been a template for what you're doing. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's okay for me to acknowledge that I absorbed this way of being as a youngster. Tap the side of the ribs like kids do, right? We sound like the region we come from. We often think like the people who raised us, at least initially, and sometimes subconsciously. Tapping the inside of the wrist, this part of me that's releasing the pattern I saw who do. Mom, dad, of what? Describe what you saw or inferred. Tapping the index finger. For example, mom didn't trust her path. She stayed stuck, committed to self-sabotage or self-sacrifice. Tap the middle finger. Or Dad stayed stuck. He didn't process his feelings. He didn't know how to reach out, ask for help. His ego or pain got in the way. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap the little finger. And I give myself permission to release this old, inherited, familiar way of being. Tapping the top of the head and the sides of the head. Tapping the eyebrows. I release this old, familiar way of being. Tapping the temples. Tapping the cheeks. It's okay. Tapping into the nose. I give myself permission. Tapping under the lips. To release any remaining story I'm telling myself. What are you telling yourself about this? I shouldn't be at this stage. It should be a different way. Tap the front of the ribs. I'm telling myself what? What limiting belief do you hear yourself telling yourself again and again? Say it out loud, tapping the side of the ribs, and sigh. Tapping the inside of the wrist. I forgive myself for believing this, acting like it was true. Tapping the side of the thumb. It's okay. Tapping the index finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. And tapping the middle finger, even if a part of me has judged myself as what? What's the judgment there? Weak, lazy, stupid, bad, failing, too late, not ready. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tapping the little finger, even if a part of me holds on to the idea, and then say a limiting thought related to this. Tapping the top of the head. It's safe for me to release this idea. Tapping the eyebrows. I give myself permission, tapping the temples, to stay on my path. Tap the cheeks. To feel into what that means. Tapping under the nose. Even if I've told myself I'm lost, even if I've doubted myself. Tap the chest. I am releasing this doubt that my path is valid. Tapping the front of the ribs. That my path is important exactly as it's unfolding. What would that be like? Tap the side of the ribs. What would it be like to trust the wild ride that you're on is actually taking you somewhere? If you're here in this circle tapping along with me right now, you are making movement. You are making change. You are releasing neural networks. You are rewiring and recoding your brain, your energy field, and your capacity. Tap the side of the thumb. I forgive myself for doubting that I would make it. Tap the index finger. It's okay if I've been absolutely terrified. Big deep breath. Just relax into. Maybe you've just been scared for a long time. Maybe you've been numb to how terrified a part of you is. Tapping the middle of the middle finger, big deep breath. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger. I accept whatever is still here, including, and then blurt it out, thoughts, fears, feelings, memories. What is still keeping you hesitant, tired, afraid, doubtful that you are moving on the path that you need to be moving on? Tap the little finger. What would it be like for me to let this and then say what it is? Maybe it's a memory. Play it out in your head for a second and breathe. Tap the side of the hand. Maybe it's memories of other times when you thought you were on the path, and then boop, diversion, and then boop, breakup, and then boop, your job changed, and then boop, somebody got sick, and then boop. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Big deep breath. Tap the top of the head, even though I have a memory of what? Tapping the eyebrows. Tap the temples. Describe in 30 seconds this memory that gets in the way, that causes you to hesitate, draw back, question yourself, or try to force a situation and actually block the flow because you're anxious or you're pushy. Tapping the cheeks and breathe. Tapping into the nose. Big deep breath. Tapping into the lips. I'm open to loving and trusting myself. Tapping the chest, even with this memory I've blurted out. Take 1 minute. Describe the gory details. Keep tapping down to the front of the ribs. Tapping the side of the ribs, this part of me. Tapping the inside of the wrist. Still processing the experience of what? Tap the side of the thumb. And that really led me to believe what? Tap the index finger. I give myself permission to release the trapped memory, tap the middle finger, of the time, and then describe again that memory. Tapping the bottom of the fourth finger, keep talking. Breathing, strong breath, strong exhalation. Nice relaxed jaw. Tapping your little finger. It's safe for this memory to be released from my body. Tap the side of the hand. My mind. My heart. My solar plexus. Wherever you stored it, name that part of your body. Tapping the top of the head. It's safe for me to process this. Tap the eyebrows. Even though I didn't get, what did you need back then that was missing? Maybe you didn't get good guidance. Tapping the temples. Maybe you didn't get acknowledged or validated. Tap the cheeks. Maybe you weren't trusted. you didn't trust yourself or other people doubted you. Tapping into the nose, it's okay. Tapping under the lips. For me to release this from my body, tapping the chest. Even though I needed what? Say what you needed. Love, support, validation, attention, wisdom. Now give it to yourself. Tap the front of the ribs. That thing that was missing, I want you just to tune into. What does wisdom feel like when you're in the presence of someone who's wise, calm, grounded? What does support feel like when you know that someone has your back and you're like, yeah, it's a little easier. I know you have me, that you'll catch me if I fall. Tapping the side of the ribs. Tapping the inside of the wrist. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Tap the side of the land. I said land, I meant hand. I give myself the possibility. Tap the index finger. Of receiving what was missing now. Tap the middle finger. I am receiving this. I am the future self of this past version of me. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. And what would you like to say or gift your past self with? This one that was struggling, stuck, believing, fearing, feeling, clinging. Say it out loud. Use your name. So I would say, Sonya, I love you. I trust you. I believe in you. You are absolutely where you need to be. Thank you for staying on your path. It is so worth it. Say it out loud. Tap your little finger. Tap the side of the hand. I am on my path. Receiving this from future me to past me. Let your past me really receive it. Let your past self feel heard, understood, friended, cared for, acknowledged, cheered on, comforted. Tapping your eyebrows. I give myself permission, tapping the temples, to be comforted. Tapping the cheeks. I give myself permission to feel this love. Tapping under the nose, this comfort. Tapping under the lips. Now, what would you like to tell yourself about wise self speaking to self that may still be struggling a little bit? What would wise self say to this part of you that might be hesitant, might feel vulnerable, might need courage? Speak it out loud. Tap the front of your ribs. Wise self is reminding me to what? Tap the side of the ribs. And wise self is reminding me, say it again. Keep tapping and breathing, tapping the inside of the wrist. Wise self is helping me break the family pattern by doing what? Trusting my intuition. Tap the side of the thumb. Feeling in my body what feels right and good and aligned. Tap the index finger. Wise self says there's still hope. There's still time. Tap the middle finger. Big deep breath. Take that in. Wise self says be gentle. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. It's okay to have made mistakes, veered off, sat down and thrown a fit. Tap the little finger. Wise self says, continue. I love you. Tap the side of the hand. Wise self says, all is known and forgiven. Tap the top of the head. Wise self says, listen, what does your wisest self say right now? Tapping the eyebrows. My wisest self is reminding me, tapping the cheeks, to trust the process. Reminding me what? Tapping under the lips. Say it again. Tap the chest. My path is my path. It's okay if it doesn't look or feel like anyone else's path. Tap the front of the ribs. It's okay if it's had surprising twists and turns. Tapping the side of the rib. Tapping the inside of the wrist. It's okay. It's my path. And it will take me where I need to go. It always has. And it always will. Tapping the side of the thumb. I'm giving myself permission to release the fear of being on my path. Tap the index finger. My fear of staying on the trail. Tap the middle finger. The identity of being what? A rebel, a rule breaker. Someone who's not quite gonna make it. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. I'm releasing this old identity of, and then name that limiting identity, whatever that is. Having to be perfect. Not able to move swiftly when opportunities present. Tap the little finger. I give myself permission to release this old idea I have about myself. This I am what? What is a negative thought you have about yourself? Like, I am incapable. Tap the top of the head. I give myself permission to make up a new story, right? Since you're making that up, maybe you could make up something that would be more fun. Like, I'm capable. There's a part of me that knows what to do. I'm being guided. Tapping under the lips. Blessed and protected. Tapping the chest. I give myself permission to devote myself to my path. Tapping the front of the ribs. What would it be like to release ideas around what it's supposed to look like, timelines, preferences, fears, and say, I'm devoted to being on the step that I'm on, inside of the wrist. Just being on this step. What is this step on your path? If your feet were standing on a step, what would the word on that step be? Maybe it's letting go. Maybe it's holding fast. Maybe your path is saying, hey, it's time to pivot and look at things from a different perspective. Maybe your path is saying, you're going to trust and you're going to walk. I know you don't know what the next step is. Put your foot down. Lean in. Trust that this path will keep unfolding. I give myself permission, and then say what's true for you. To be on the step of what? Name that step. The step of trust, the step of faith, the step of eyes open. Really feeling into the situation. Tap the middle finger, it's okay. For me to acknowledge this, it's time for me to acknowledge this. Boop. It's time! Time for me to acknowledge that I'm on this exact step right now. Big breath. Tap the little finger. It's okay if I feel grumpy, sad, scared. This is the step I'm on. Just acknowledge whatever comes up for you when you see this word light up. Tap the side of the hand. Big deep breath. What's your word? I give myself permission to empower my journey with the essence of, and then say that word. Release, trust, faith, discernment, fearlessness, courage, adventure, curiosity. Tapping the top of the head, I give myself permission to enjoy being on my path. What would that be like? What would it be like to step off the struggle bus and just say, you know what, I'm going to flow. I'm going to grow. It might get messy, I might make mistakes, but I'm going to flow, I'm going to trust. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to call to the universe and say, show me how it gets even better. Teach me, wise, beautiful, sacred thing that has all the things in it. Show me who I am. Lead me. Guide me. Stand beside me. Hold my hand. And lead me forward. Tap the front of the ribs. I give myself permission to enjoy this sacred, magical, vulnerable, and creative process called being on my path. Tap the side of the ribs. No matter where it leads me, it's possible it's taking me exactly where and when I need to go. Exactly the way that is most important for me right now. Tap the inside of the wrist. What if it was all okay? And I could relax and enjoy this ride as it unfolds. Tap the side of the thumb, big deep breath. With play and curiosity. Tapping the index finger, tapping through any contraction, right? breathing and tapping. When you find yourself shake or shudder or worry, you just relax your mind. Okay, I'm worrying. Okay, I've contracted for a moment. Just accept it and watch what happens. Tap the middle finger. I am devoting my attention to staying on my path. Tapping all over the body. I am devoting my loving attention to staying on my path. How are you feeling? Pop it in the chat. Write it down. Leave a record for yourself. When I spend time tapping and processing, I feel what? What did you learn? Jessica says, so impactful. I think you're in Japan. Is that right, Jessica? Miranda says, if you're making that up, maybe you can make up something else. Yeah. Something more fun. Love says, I'm feeling like adorning myself. I know that vibe. Beautiful Joy Barb as says, I'm feeling full of energy from that hot 8 down to a little quiet 2 of trigger, which is awesome. Mateo J says, I feel so much more comfortable with myself in my path. Good job. I'm wondering if that's really Mateo or Serena. Oh, yeah. Hey, there you are, Serena. I see you. Good. Nevea says, unworthiness to worthy. Butterfly. Kimberly Kim says, thank you very much, Sonya and Team Love. I needed a reminder to trust my path. It's been too long since I tapped. Oh, goodness. Y'all, remember, suffering is optional. You have resources. Your hands are wherever you are. You can stop, drop, and tap anytime. You can use the circle. I'm here in the video library going like, how about now? How about now? What about this tap? What about that tap? Scroll through, click, Oracle tap. Woo, that's the one I needed. I didn't even look. I just went. Like Krishna, I'm with all of you all the time. It's very fun for me. Even when I'm sleeping, we are tapping together. Amanda says, thank you from an 8 to a 1. Diana says, I'm looking forward to the replay. I'm feeling more committed to my path and finding the joy in being exactly me. Jessica says, it's not so black or white like I thought it was going into it. I can appreciate what I gained from my past without completely repeating generational mistakes or completely discarding the wisdom. Jessica, you get to graduate from that loop and move forward. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Lots of great things are happening here. Number 1 is the fall training in October is filling up. That delights my heart. I love training practitioners. I am going to be doing other types of training for community leaders very soon. But if you're interested right now in learning EFT from me in person, coming to my house, coming to see this beautiful land that's getting even more beautiful. There are real live butterflies, real live hummingbirds, kittens frolicking, flowers blooming, ponds to swim in. It is beautiful. It's a little slice of heaven. Swings to swing in. It is a mermaid bathhouse to soak in. I would love to train you. There is the link for those watching on replay. The link is Train with Sonya, TRAIN with Sonya, SONYA .us. Trainwithsonya.us. And that will always have the next training coming up. The next one is fall. of 2025, October 17th through the 26th. So check it out. I want you to know that I'm doing a unique event in Boulder, Colorado for community leaders or people who want to live in community, contribute to community, be accepted by community, be a pillar in their communities, called Community Coherence Convergence. And I will be teaching some gems for connection, for healing. We will be doing tons of tapping. We will be doing dancing and deep eye-gazing meditations, opening our hearts, most importantly, dumping crap out of our nervous system so that we can shine and glow and be seen and received as the beings we truly are inside. And be unflappable as we learn to fall in love with each other and live closer and closer together, which is an even more important human skill with everything that's happening in the world, is to learn to feel safe with each other, to learn to be safe for each other, and to hold each other in regard as we grow and mature and learn. Community Coherence Convergence. It's a whole weekend. I rarely do a weekend event. This is a rare opportunity. We have room for 200 people only, and tickets are already starting to sell. We have a waiting list, and ticket sales go in tomorrow. If you're interested, type your email into the chat. Magnus will grab your email, and the minute tickets are released, we will email you so that you get one of the first ones and you can be sure to come. This is a great one to bring a partner to, a friend, a would-be lover, your tribe. Like, grab and say, we're going to do this together for the benefit of our group, our co-housing, our family, whatever it is. In Boulder, Colorado, this July. Okay, please donate if you can. Magnus is going to put up the link for donations. That's where I put in photos and updates. Thank you for those who've been contributing over this last year and 8 months. Sorry, Magnus just asked me for the dates for the Colorado event, July 18th, 19th, and 20th. For the Community Coherence Convergence. Okay. Donate. Thank you. I love you. I eventually get to read all the little love notes you put in the donations, and it touches my heart, and it's really, really helped us keep moving and grooving. Some of it financially and some of it just emotionally, like cheering us on and being like, here's my 20, here's my 50, here's my 5, go, go, go. And we have been going, and it's growing. Okay, last but not least, I want to leave you with a song. I always am listening for conscious music. For those of you who don't know, every song that the World Tapping Circle has ever played for you is on Spotify. If you look up uplifting songs, World Tapping Circle, you're going to find like 9 hours of positive music. This song is about to go in. It's called Love is Stronger by Alexa Sunshine Rose. I love you. Thank you for tapping with me. I'll see you in the circle.
Anything that could come to claim me, I know my love is stronger than anything that could claim to own me. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. I know my light is stronger than anything that could come to claim me. I know my light is stronger than anything that could claim to own me. My light, my light, my light, my light, my light, my light. I know my love is stronger than anything that could come to claim me. I know my love is stronger than anything that could claim to own me. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. I know my light is stronger than anything that could come to claim me. I know my light is stronger than anything that could claim to own me. My light, my light, my light. My light, my light, my light. I know our love is stronger than anything that could come to claim us. I know our love is stronger than anything that could claim to own us. Our love, our love, our love. Our love, our love, our love. I know our light is stronger than anything that could come to claim us. I know our light is stronger than anything that could claim to own us. Our light, our light, our light. Our light, our light, our light. Our light, our light, our light. Our light, and our love.